Well, good afternoon and welcome to the third edition. I know, where's the time gone? Of Helmet News. Let's first of all talk about some new merch we've got on the website, hopefully going on today, and Vernon will stick that on our site. And they're the two new scarves we've got going. One's the old school bar scarf, long live the bowling embroidered, and like a secret stitch. Turn it round, can't see the stitching on that side. Good quality scarf, bit fit, and certainly big. One guy bought one there at his sale. Fuck me, he said it was like a fucking rug. But I said, here, great to it. They last. They got a shelf life of about 8 years, so it should be alright. And the other scarves, long live the bowling, bit of colourful, long live the bowling across it, and the dates each end. Not a family scarf, really. I mean, the old school stuff is getting a bit nippy out that, and well, just to compensate it, buy yourself one of our beanies as well. But that's on there, and that went up on the stall. I put the stall, a picture of the stall, on the pages. And the stall was fucking well set out, well nice. Look, really fucking colourful actually. Better than I expected, to be honest with you. You know, but no, it was alright. It was plotted up near the carpenters, and yeah, done alright. Old Paul there on the stall said to me, yeah, doing alright. Bit windy, bit gusty, but it done alright. And I plotted up in the Vic. The old stall will be about. I've been told, for the Bolton game in the Coco Cup, which is Sammy's next week, and then we've got the Spuds on the Saturday. But anyway, going back to the merch, yeah, on that merch page, we've now got the scarves. We've got these shirts on there, the old T-shirts, fucking quality. These, I was quite impressed when I slipped it on. It was all right. Smudger likes them. Gary Smith, he's got everything. That boy, he's one of our him and Jamie Tyre. It's like having 2 minutes C&A on there. They're fucking hell, if I'm going to use anyone to promote it, it's going to be them. I'm not sure that I'll have Smudger and Jamie walking around in the old long live the bowling fucking Speedos, but at the end of the day, perhaps I might step up to the plate for that, see how it goes. But anyway, got all that gear on there, and the polo shirts, car stickers, they seem to go alright. Your normal stickers, beanies and ski hats. So that's that merch is alright. I'll keep dropping that in on different pages, but you know where to go. longlivethebowling.com, bang, straight on there. So that's the merch page. The old page is doing alright. The old men page got about 3.3k on there, which is alright for a merch page. You know, I encourage people to stick a bit of gear on there. There's some bloke on there with West Ham old wooden plaques. That done well. Good bit of work involved in them. And some other bits and pieces. People put old programs on there and old acts and whatever. So it is like an old memorabilia page, really. Whereas the main bowling page, which I'm also involved in, is more of the old stories, old talk. We'll come on that in a minute, but it's sort of like a bigger thing. But we try and keep the merch up there. So that's it. We're coming on to the bowling days page then. Yep. Year old today. Happy birthday. Obviously didn't get many cards through the post, but the thing, but it's a year old, and over 8k on there. I remember when we spoke about it with Vigo, and Nicky was involved, and 25 fucking people. I said to Vigo, I like a page, I like driving a page on, and I put it across about 50 different fucking West Ham sites. Fuck me, I was sitting there fucking finger, like, you know what I mean, and as Nicky would tell you, it's hard work, the old one finger type this thing, but I punched it on, and we got a few more people on there, and gradually it's gone from strength to strength. There's people coming on there, and good, we had Bunter, Chaz Baxter and Bob, fucking hitting it with some right good old fucking photos. Varney sticks them on there, Andy's got cotchels of them. There's even some geezers climbing up into their fucking loft, but I love them. I've got thousands on there. I mean, I'm going to start putting on ones, the first ones that came up, and people always, you get a new member come on there. It ain't about repetitiveness, where someone will go, fuck's sake, you had that photo on last week. Some new geezer might come on there, and he might have a look and think, fuck me, there's that Neil Taylor, fucking hell, we'll avoid him. Or he might come on there and say, he's old Neil, I ain't seen him for 40 years. More likely be the first thing, where he kicks me into fucking touch, but You know, one man's meat's another man's fucking poison, so to speak. But no. So that, you know, that page is for, and we've got some celebs on there. On there at the moment, we had Frank McAvenny. I remember him coming on there, and I met him in a club. No, I see him on there. He come on there, and Paul Kitson, he's on there. He had a little bit of input, so it was good. And then more recently, we've had not Pat Holland himself, but Pat Holland's, I think it was Pat Holland's daughter or Pat Holland's sister. Pat Holland's sister, that was it. She put a bit up about Pat, him in a picture with Sir Bill, and straight away I said, well, see if we can get fucking Pat on here, you know what I mean? I know he's a quite private man, but you know, see what we can do. Talking to Pat, old Pat used to coach me and a few of the boys down at Plaistow Grammar in the mid-70s, and he was a nice man, old Pat, and I was too good to fucking West Ham myself, but I used to play with the British Oil and Cake Mills. But you know, but Pat, you know, I taught Pat a few things, you know, and so Pat owes me one in that respect. You know, I don't want his fucking any of his trophies or medals, but you know, Pat will remember me. And then the other day we had, day before yesterday, we had old fucking Sapans himself, not on there, but his daughter was on there, and it was his birthday. Fucking went proper. Coming up to 450 likes on there. He's a well-respected old Phil. The only decent picture I had of the FA Cup final, I've got to dig ones out, but off the hop, I put one in. Fuck me, you can only see part of Phil's shoulder. But then again, be fair, I ain't be signing up by that fucking barnet anyway. I mean, fuck it, what's all that about? Cossack fuck. I think that was the fucking ruin of old Phil. Right respectable bloke. I remember coming back on a train once, and I was coming up at nights when I was in the fire brigade, and I used to use the district line back and get up Upton Park, not the football. That's where I get up there and walk back through, or get up to East Ham, whatever I fancied really. And old Phil was sitting there. He used to travel in from West London on the district line and go training. Had a conversation with a bloke, fucking quality, right nice bloke he was, old Phil, and. Certainly, my best goalkeeper in my time over there. Anyway, clocked the cup, fucking proper. So keep it coming up there. You know, if we can get more sort of people on there, on the old bowling days, and you know, it'd be good really. It'd be fucking pucker to. Anyway, back to the game here. Yeah, on the game on Monday, as I said, I went up to the Vic. Took the scarves up there, took a few acts and stickers, and I was in the Vic having a couple of libras, laid all the fucking scarves out, and people were pre-ordered and other people were bought them. They fucking come about 5 o'clock, heard all this cheering. What the fuck's that? I actually thought the fucking team bus had gone past. It weren't that, it was the fucking cheese balls. This cheese ball came out, I'll tell you what, nearly 3 people to carry it and an armed guard. Fucking cheese, there was every sort of cheese you could think of on there. Even they had some of the stuff that cost £1. There was some right fucking quality cheese. Anyway, all week I've been banging on about the cheese ball, so I fucking shoots outside to the front there, and old Smithy and that was out there, and Matty Stevens and a couple of the other boys, Brian, my old mucker, and I shouts out, Dave Toms was out there, Alison, I shouts out, yeah, Smuds, fucking cheese ball, fuck me, I'll tell you what, I ain't being funny, it was like fucking stampede. I looked round, I knocked my polycarbonate glass of beer over, lucky it was polycarbonate because it bounced straight back up and I caught it. And I looked round and the fucking people going to that cheese ball, it weren't cleaned out, it's Gary McKee, but then the sandwiches come out, so it was alright, old Woody fucking done his bit, and you know, to be fair, he done his bit. But getting back to the game, anyway, the game, look, someone said to me, fucking Huddersfield were poor. I couldn't give a monkeys how poor Huddersfield were. I'm not interested in Huddersfield. Don't matter who's out there. You only beat what's put in front of you. And we had a little debate. I said it to Andy Swallow about the game, and he said the same thing really. It doesn't matter how poor you are. It's not about being poor. How poor they are, how poor we are. At the end of the day, you look at the points, and we got the 3 points. And out of that game, came the subject on the bowling days about IU. Bill Sutherland kicked it off, and there was a Colin Lowman just comes in to wind things up as usual. But Colin Lowman uses all fucking tactical stuff with his backup. He uses all the data, a bit like Motti. Although Motti fucking smiles and wears a sheepskin, Colin just sits there like deadpan, and only when he smiles you can tell that he's got a touch of wind. But anyway, me and Alan Stevens were on there trying to justify it. Well, not trying to justify, didn't have to justify it, but chipping in about the goals, and you go on goals per game ratio. It's getting too fucking technical. It's about putting a ball in the onion bag, and you've got to be in that position. So I think he comes into some unnecessary fucking stick, to be honest with you. That's my opinion. Anyway, if you look at it logically, we're only fucking 5 points up the Champions League place. So, you know, this onwards and upwards. Although saying that, we've got West Brom tomorrow. Not an easy place to go. Fucking shithole though, you know what I mean? I remember going up the years back, Fraser Jones or two, we went up there on a coach, and there's quite a few of us, quite a few old faces there, and we stopped the coach outside. I think it was Dave Stan, there was a few of them strapped in that, pulled the coach up and fucking hopped out. Bloke wanted to take us right in to where the escort were. We decided to have a walk through the old Midlands, and not when no one's expecting us. But it ain't fucking Milan, you know what I mean? You're not going to walk through West Brom, but if we would have had cameras in, I wouldn't be taking many fucking photos. What a fucking, I'll tell you what, my like, I thought fucking some places on fucking, in London were fucking shit, but that takes the biscuit. But anyway, the week after that, we've got the Spuds. Sammy's in between them two games, and so we've got Bolton in the Cocoa Cup. So we're hoping to get a store out for the merch in between them two places. So that's a little bit about football and the games, and hopefully we'll do the Spuds. It'll be nice to turn them over, but then they must be relishing coming to our place because we do fucking struggle there. But we'll see how it goes. It's always nice to turn them over. You never know with them fuckers. We go years and years and years when they beat us all the time, but now we nick a win, they nick a win, we nick a win, they nick a win. So form don't come into it. It's how we wake up on the fucking day, really. Right, so on the bowling days, we was talking about, still on about the subject of football, we were talking about the bowling. And the bloke was talking about he went down there and he must have been having a fucking dream, because he said he went back down there and he could smell onions and whatever, but the ground weren't there. Well, I know how he feels. Some of them fucking burgers, I mean, I wish I weren't there when I walked down there and them burgers were on sale. They were fucking rank. But anyway, but I know what he means about going down there and you expect to see the old girl. I personally, as I said, won't go down there, but you know, I remember it today. It's so vivid. You know, you'd walk out there shaking your fucking head straight in the old supporters club or wherever, and you got beat 2-0 by a pony side, i.e. Tottenham, whatever, and you walk out of there, but the old crank the old fucking music up, or you get back to Vic, or you go where you can, or a brick, wherever it be, and as soon as the old music come on and a few of your pals got in there, you'd have a couple of glasses of beer. Fuck me, it's like you won the World Cup. I've seen geezers doing the fucking conga down Plaistow High Street and we got beat 3-0. We're West Ham, for fuck's sake. We don't fucking, next week you don't look round and see all empty fucking seats, people sitting in fancy dress come as a seat. That's who we are. I walked away from there. It's a shit, or it was a shithole. It's our shithole. Well, just one more thing I want to put out about it was the fact that, going back, just to wrap it up, on the old mem page, we put a lot of events on there, and any music events or whatever, stuck a few of them up, and some charities there. Centre Force again tonight with Zink and Swift. That's down there. Andy will be there. That's taking it right back with Zink and Swift. Gradually now, Tuesday and Friday, Andy's getting it together and sort of easing it in, and there's a few private parties and that, and fuck me, I'll sit on there, I'll listen to some of them records. Oh, fucking Jesus. You know, some of them are right classic fucking sounds, and it takes me back when I used to win all the dancing competitions. I used to beat the likes of Gary Dickel and Johnny Butler and whatever, and Mickey Morgan. I taught him how to dance, and Mickey, I'm right with you, son. Right with you. You know, anything you know, mate. You never forget you, Mickey. But yeah, other than that, no, not much to add really. Only tomorrow, onwards and upwards, and happy birthday to Bowling. Good luck to the Irons tomorrow, and might not be about, but there might be a special edition of Helmet News coming up, but it might not happen next week because I'm not about. So once again, keep it locked. Helmet News. Nice one. Cheers.